reports revealed that BlackRock is shifting focus towards XRP and is scheduled to do a major purchase of XRP, investing over $9 trillion into Ripple Labs to get the mass amount of XRP that they plan to hold in escrow as they officially prepare to submit an XRP ETF in the coming hours. In fact, verified reports have confirmed that the XRP price target as a result of the massive $9 trillion investment is close to about $100 before confirmation that XRP will skyrocket to $3,542 per XRP due to tokenization of over $364 trillion in the real estate market, which has been verified by RealFi. And all this is unfolding in the next couple of weeks. Now, before we go into the exact details, we're giving away free XRP as a partnership with Uphold, and you can get your free XRP by liking this video, subscribing to the channel with your post notifications, and of course, sharing this video. You must also sign up on Uphold using my link in the description and do a transaction. The whole process takes less than 5 minutes and it's literally free money, so I definitely recommend it. You get up to $100 that you can literally buy XRP with, buy any other crypto, or even withdraw it. So again, spend less than 5 minutes of your time, get yourself your free money, and let's get right into the video. So about a week ago, Brad Garlinghouse, known as Ripple's CEO, predicted Bitcoin's price will reach over $200,000 by the end of 2025. But what many people don't know is that he also talked about XRP and mentioned that XRP will likely surpass $654 trillion in volume facilitated, set to begin flowing on the XRP ledger within days. He also emphasized that within the next 5 years, XRP will take over 14% of the SWIFT network payments, meaning every XRP will be priced around $3,800 by the end of 2030. And this is of course at latest. And in both of these instances, it was live on television, and there's actually video and audio recording confirming everything that I just stated in this video. What makes it extremely bullish though is the fact that numerous analysts and experts have went out publicly and confirmed similar price points even prior to Ripple CEO's prediction due to the institutional adoption onboarding on the XRP ledger. For example, RealFi, which is tokenizing over $654 trillion worth of real estate, announced that they will begin facilitating it in the next 5 to 6 days, which again is massive news as the Real token pre-sale officially launches, ends in 4 days, and is all built on the XRP ledger. RealFi also announced that the Real token, which is again tokenizing over $600 trillion on the XRP ledger, is already finalizing discussions about centralized exchange listings of the Real token, and that they finalized the blueprint for the first real estate marketplace that will be accepting both XRP and Real token as methods of payment. And if you want to get on the Real token pre-sale, I think it's massive. Just take a look at this right here. I mean, even while in pre-sale, Real token did a major 10x, and there's not enough supply to go around. In fact, the RealFi team, which runs the entire ecosystem that is building on Real using the Real native token, officially announced that only 50% of the total Real token supply remains, and there's still 5 to 6 days for their pre-sale. But they've also announced another major development, and that is that the Real token is actively preparing to begin onboarding the $654.39 trillion real estate market onto the XRP ledger. So if you're not looking about the Real token and you didn't get into it, I'm not financial advisors, not financial advice, no zero research, but this is freaking bullish, and there's going to be so much money to be made. I mean, look at these strong support levels, and this is all in pre-sale. Look at the amount of orders. People are dying for the Real token, and there's not enough supply to go around. So at any point, we could literally see a major supply shock. In fact, all the information's on the RealFi website, which is payrealfi.com. It talks to you about the Real token, and it lets you actually learn more about their ecosystem. But what's been made clear is there's 2 tokens that are going to be used, and that is the Real token, which is native to the RealFi ecosystem, and XRP. And of course, you can get Real token on all the XRP ledger exchanges, including X Magnetic, Band Exchange, and XP Market, with it receiving a whopping 8.7 out of 10 score and a 99 out of 100 BandX score. I mean, look at this freaking bullish chart with the massive momentum. You can see that this thing is doing absolutely parabolic. You can see that, and it's up 5% just in the last 24 hours. I mean, this is a real token and it's BanX verified. And of course, for everybody that's been asking in the comment section, the best way to do it is to confirm the issuer's address, as there's become a lot of fake real tokens. But this is the real one with this issuer's address. And I do have to say, I'm very, very bullish on Real Token. I mean, this is one of the projects that I'm personally buying into because I see the potential. I mean, it's built on the XRP ledger. It is the #1 real estate tokenization. They're tokenizing over $600 trillion. It's built on the XRP ledger. It's facilitating payments and its utility. So this is what we're looking at. And to top it off, has a very low supply of, I think, 1 billion total supply, but they announced that phase 1 will only have 100 million supply, which is very small, meaning supply shock can happen at any moment. Again, all of this combined literally creates the perfect remedy for literally billions upon billions of dollars of institutional money to flow into the real token, and a massive price increase, 100,000x, maybe even a millionx, making people generational wealth. I mean, I bought into XRP when it was dirt cheap, and look at where it's at now. And Real Token, and this is what I have to say, I mean, I wasn't able to buy XRP at dirt cheap levels. I bought it at, decent levels, maybe at 50, 40 cents. But I'm able to get into Real Token right now very, very early. There's only about 600 holders, so that's nothing. If you're in right now, you are lucky because you're going to be one of the very few that potentially could become a multi-millionaire off of such a small amount of Real Token. Because right now, a small amount of money buys you a lot of real tokens, and so this is where it all hands out, and this is where all the money, really all the big money, gets made. Now, we also got to take a look at the XRP ledger, because really it's not just about XRP, but rather the XRP ledger as a whole, and as crypto is headed for a $19 trillion tipping point after a while Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP price swings, this would put XRP's price at over $338.20 per XRP. Now, the CTF token, which is the payment rewards token of the XRP ledger, or the cashback system of the XRP ledger, well, it is literally about to skyrocket. We're talking about with only a $20 billion market cap, CTF token would literally skyrocket to $748.50. And again, it's massive because this is what's happening on the XRP ledger. All of it's being facilitated, all the money is being facilitated on the XRP ledger, and institutions are continuing to jump on board. Let's take a look at the CTF price chart. I mean, this is on Mexi right here. Take a look at this. We do see a consolidation. Now, of course, we are hoping that because it is rebounding right here, we may see a major breakout. I mean, it is possible that we do see a breakout right here within the next couple of days, but we're going to be keeping a very close eye on. Now, of course, CTF is one of the projects that we talked about on this channel, and it made people a lot of money specifically at its launch. I mean, we talked about it launching. It went all the way from, I think, 35 cents to over $1.92. And even prior to it being listed on Mexi, we told you guys this thing would make generational wealth if you were able to get in very, very early. I mean, when it was sitting under a penny, and look at, even now, if you were to look at the all-time high for CTF token, I mean, it's up 400,000% at least, even it's sitting at 42 cents because it went from under a penny to 42 cents. But again, we are looking at something similar to this literally on the Real Token. This is why, again, this is something I'm keeping an eye on, and I told you guys this, but again, you can always get into the projects on the XRP ledger like the CTF token that are utility based. I look for utility-based projects, and this is why I kept an eye on CTF, and I'm keeping an eye on Real, and I'm buying into Real right now. But the projects, these two projects, in my opinion, are two very, very important projects that you should be doing your research on. And again, I'm not a financial advisor, it's not financial advice, no, do your own research. But it's definitely something to keep an eye out on, specifically since the crypto trading fund, which is again the institution running the CTF token, has announced that on June 23rd, all the Mac properties purchases made with Bitcoin and ETH will be giving back 0.5% back in the CTF token. I mean, this is massive because, again, you're talking about institutions, multi-billion dollar institution, the Mac properties, real estate company, is jumping on board the crypto trading fund framework, which in general is going to be using the XRP ledger because the CTF token is built on the XRP ledger. So if it's built on the XRP ledger, then we're likely going to see the Mac, if they just use the CTF token, it's going to be using the XRP ledger indirectly. And they did actually make mention of this multiple times, making it quite clear, even issuing a report which says that they, the crypto trading fund, will now be partnering with the Mac, and they will now use the rewards in CDF token. These rewards will be issued directly to purchasers upon transaction completion and distributed securely and transparently via the XRP ledger. Alright guys, now you guys have seen a few projects on the XRP ledger that can make you generational wealth, and we also got confirmation that BlackRock is literally getting into XRP. All of this is very bullish, even with the CEO Brad Garlinghouse price prediction of Bitcoin and XRP. I mean, everything is looking very green for XRP in the next couple of weeks. So with that being said, I do want to generally conclude this video. Don't forget to like the video, don't forget to subscribe, share, comment in the comment section your thoughts, and as always, don't forget to sign up on Uphold using my link in the description and do a transaction. Again guys, it's literally free money. I mean, this is money that you're collecting. It takes less than 5 minutes. It's literally free, and you should always follow me on all my social media followers and get into RealFi. Do research on RealFi token, or the real token native to the RealFi ecosystem at payrofi.com, or you can check out their Twitter page, or you can go directly using my link in the description and check them out on X Magnetic Net Exchange and a few other exchanges that they are on. So with that being said guys, I'll see you next time, and